The day we moved into the old house on Hemlock Road, the realtor handed us something she'd never given any other buyer. The original blueprints from 1923. Just so you know exactly what you were getting, she said with a smile that felt a little too practiced. We didn't think much of it. The house was a dream. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, a gorgeous wraparound porch, and a basement that, admittedly, needed some work. We laid out the blueprints on the dining room floor. Everything matched up perfectly. Every wall, every window, every door was accounted for. Or so we thought. About a month after moving in, our daughter started waking up at exactly 3 in the morning, every single night. We'd find her at the top of the basement stairs, just staring down into the darkness. When we'd ask her what was wrong, she'd just say, "The knocking woke me up." My wife and I never heard a thing. But we started checking the basement anyway. Who's to be safe? That's when I noticed it. The back wall of the basement, the one covered in dusty old shelves. It fell off. I pulled out a tape measure. It was 4 feet shorter than what the blueprints showed. According to the original plans, there should have been 4 feet of empty space behind that wall. 4 feet of nothing. We tore down the shelves, and there it was. A door. Not a modern one. Tees was old dark wood with a black iron handle, caked in dust so thick it looked like it hadn't been touched in 100 years. There was no lock, just a handle that turned with an eerie, silent ease, like something had been waiting for us to find it. We pushed it open. Inside was a room, fully furnished. A bed with sheets that looked freshly made. A nightstand with a glass of water on it. Not a speck of dust on the rim. In the corner, a rocking chair was gently swaying, as if someone had just stood up from it. There were no windows. No other doors. Just this impossible room that existed in our house, but not on any record. Not on any blueprint. On the nightstand, next to the water, was a small leather journal. We opened Italiano. The first page read, "If you're reading this, you found the room. That means I'm gone. That means it worked. Don't stay in here after dark. Don't let it see you leave. And whatever you do, don't read the walls by candlelight." We looked at the walls. They were covered in writing. Small, frantic handwriting, scrolled over every inch from floor to ceiling. Names, dates, desperate messages. One phrase was repeated over and over again. "It comes through the floor at midnight." The last entry, written right above the bed, read November 3rd, 1923. "It took my wife tonight." I heard her calling for help from under the house, but when I opened the basement door, she was standing in this room, smiling at me with a mouth that opened too wide. I locked myself in here. I won't open the door. Not for her. Not for anyone. If you're reading this, don't trust the ones you love after dark. They might still look like them, but they're not. We moved out the next morning. We didn't pack a single thing. We just left. The realtor called a week later, asking if we'd forgotten anything. She said a cleaning crew found a door in the basement they'd never seen before. It was standing wide open. Inside, she said, the bed was unmade, as if someone had slept in it, and on the wall above the pillow, written in fresh ink, was today's date and our daughter's name.